Alright guys, so it's nighttime, and from what it looks like it's about to start raining, but I am on my way to pick up a really short haul. Again, I'm just still trying to get practice. Good news, I did switch out the steerable axle, so hopefully it'll work for me. I say work for me. I could drive with the steerable axle. It's just backing up and everything I did felt so weird. I'm not gonna lie, this one already, even when I'm driving, feels slightly better. And
turn left.
Yeah, hopefully.
Call me a god. Call me a god. Let's go.
Let me get over here and
Here we are.
Line up on this. Go ahead and figure out. But it's just a really short trip from Walmart to Sam's Club. It makes perfect sense. And the trip distance is 1 mile. It's supposed to take 4 minutes. It's just cheap, 637, blah blah blah. I don't care. My whole plan, actually 637. Oh yeah, I get paid base rate plus, because I was supposed to say 1 mile to only get. How do you get 637? I get paid just because.
Drive safe. Okay, let's find a new route.
Gee. That was pain. Alright, let's get to this. Do I need to swing out this much? Probably not.
Turn left.
Actually, I really don't. It's hugging me pretty well. Whoops. Actually, I would roll up the window, but I'm about to stop here in just a minute.
Keep right, and then turn right.
At me, which means I did something. Or I hit something.
Turn right.
That is always a possibility. I'm not stopping. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just trying to test this trailer. You see, I can't even see this dang thing right now.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm trying to turn
right.
my beacon. Is it necessary for them to be on? Nope.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Shoot.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Okay. Let's see. How can we do this? Alright. Are we able to back this up using our right side mirror? Answer? Probably not. Am I going to try it? Sure. Hey, we're not doing bad. Guess I can turn those off. Turn off. Gee. go straight and fix it. I'm not gonna lie, this does seem a bit easier for me as far as backing up and stuff. Look at that. Yeah, okay, so taking off the steerable axle is definitely what I need to be able to back up stuff easier. Alright, cool. Off to a good start. Let's see, is there another current company job I can take from these guys? 6 hours. Yeah, we'll do it. It'll give me quick practice. Oh, shoot. Crap. I just realized something. Can I cancel this job? Abandon. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna... Trip time, 6 hours. Because I need to go to sleep. It says trip time 6 hours. If I add 6 hours to this, I will be there at 8 a.m. Wait. So we still should be fine. If game time is 6, because here's the thing, I think I'm running low on sleep, and I'm just trying to make sure I'll still be able to get everything there on time. So I should have checked this before I accepted it, but 6 hours added to this puts me at roughly 7. We'll just round up, not 7, 8. We'll just round up to 9 a.m. I need 10 hours of sleep, which will put me there at 7 p.m. So I'll still be early. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll stop somewhere and get some sleep on the way, I think. Okay, cool. Let's get it. Let's get it. Roll this baby up. Alright, let's get it. Round 2. Fight. Okay, yep, we're off to a great start. We're off to see the stinking wizard. Alright, let's see. How are we going to do? Clear on my left. I can change this back. We will turn these on. Clear left.
Turn right.
And that's another thing. After I get off this video, because I think now, it's almost like every episode, I am improving, not only as far as my driving capability, but my, how should I say, my, I don't want to say keybinds, but like my settings. I'm improving my settings. Because, like, for example, my head tracking,
Keep left.
I think it's too sensitive. Or it's not that it's necessarily too sensitive, but I want it to take longer
Turn
to
left.
react to my left input than it does to my right input, if that makes any sense. And I'll try to show you as I'm driving, and sort of talk through it as I'm driving. This stuff is heavy, or I've severely effed up my truck, which I'm sure I'll check here shortly. Why are shifting to 5 high?
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Okay, there's an accident left, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. We'll start in low. But essentially, when I do my head tracking, when I look to my left, because like I still want to have that ability to turn my head and completely look out my
Go straight on.
left window. Like I still want that capability. I want it perfectly. The thing is, I just want my head tracking to take longer to get to that point.
Turn right.
Just because I don't think I can turn right on red from here from a truck. I don't think. But how are we? Good, good. Why did bro, what am I doing? What, bro? I am so stupid. Okay, so we're doing good. We have about 3 hours before we need to go to sleep, but 6 hours before we need to, well, 6 hours of drive time. But like we calculated before, we have plenty of time to get there because there's like 2 something game time, and meaning if we just drive straight there, we'll get there at 8 or 9-ish, we'll say 9-ish in the morning.
Keep left.
And if we get there at 9 in the morning, that's fine, but it's not expected until 8 p.m., so almost 11 hours later. And because of that, I'm just gonna like go to sleep. Since it's not expected till like 11 hours later, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Caution, please mind the speed.
Jeez, that's speeding. And I still should be able to get there on time. But I should have checked that before. Oh look, I need to get a picture because there's an opportunity coming up on the right. But doing good. We're just coasting. It is kind of dark. Make sure I'm not blinding anybody. We'll just try to slow down and something up. Alright. But so far, if I'm being honest, I can go a little bit faster. Taking off the steerable axle, it seems to be helping me. Like it feels way more used. It feels way more. It feels. I wouldn't even say natural, but I think that's the closest thing I can say. It feels more natural for me. It's something that I'm used to. Like every single trailer I've used in the game, for the most part, is it has a non-steerable axle. So using, whoops, did not mean to blind you. I'm so sorry, sir. So I thought he was getting over, but I guess he's not. But using a non-steerable axle for the trailer, it just doesn't feel right. I tried, and it just feels so awkward trying to use it. But back to what I was talking about for the settings, I do want to sort of fix how easy it is to look left and right. And hopefully that'll, just for me, make me feel a little bit more comfortable as far as look left, look right, you know. I kind of want to have hard, defined stopping points, but I don't want it to look jittery. Like just cutting, like, so imagine if I'm looking straight ahead and then now I'm looking over here. Like I don't want that. I shouldn't have done that. But I don't want that to be my head turn. So like if I'm looking ahead, I don't want it to be that. And then from here to here. Like I don't want to have those like jittery sections if I'm looking from left to right. And I did that just by messing with my freeze camera angle button. But I don't want to like be turning my head and my head's pointed at 45 degrees and it's looking in the perfect area, and then I turn to 46 and it jumps to like a 90-degree angle. Like I still wanted to semi-track with how my head's turning. I think it's just gonna take a little bit of time. And I might be able to like adjust the input I do. Because I think right now I have I could go faster. I didn't even look at the speed update. Right now, I think I have my input set to 90 degrees for my head turn. So if I'm looking completely left, it's looking completely left. If I'm looking completely right, it's looking completely right. It's a 90 to 90. But
Keep left.
cool. But I wouldn't say issue. It's just that the camera is tracking not only my face but mostly my eyes. And so if I am looking, I'll just put it on cruise control. If I am looking 90 degrees to the left or 90 degrees to the right, it may do a little bit like jittering because it's like, where are you looking? Like we're confused as to where you're looking, or at least that's what I think the software thinks. So there is a rest stop, but I don't think I can take that one. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to take that one. I have to find one up here on the right somewhere. And so I think I'm going to change it from a 90 degree input to a 90 degree output. I think I'm going to change that entire system to a 45 degree input to a 90 degree output. So for every degree I turn, it turns 2, which may be a little bit fast, but I think it would be good as far as, like I know for a fact my camera can track my eyes at all times because I'm only turning 45 degrees. And it might make it easier for me to sort of rein in those, how should I say, what am I trying to say? Rein in those angles where it's turning too sharp. So for example, if I want to look in my left mirror, I can already technically see it if I'm looking straight. I set my camera up, my driver's seating and head to where I can always see my left mirror. But if I want to like look 90 degrees to the left out my window, I want to make sure like I can just sort of, it's intuitive as to exactly where that is. Like I don't have to try as hard. Yeah, my dude's getting sleepy. I need to find a rest stop soon. I think I should have gotten off there to try to find one. Oh, let's see if I can zoom out. It doesn't show it on my map. Yes, it does. Okay, so there's one coming up on the right. Okay, so we'll just get off here. We'll just go ahead and just
Recomputing.
get off here. Yeah. And
Keep right, and then continue.
I think I made a good
straight
choice getting off there, actually. Let's see, I'm not speeding, so we're doing good there.
Go straight on.
You can go a little bit faster, my guy. Well, I guess he did just start moving, so I can be a little bit more patient. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Can I turn right here? I don't think I can turn right here. Oh, no, I can. I think. Yeah, there's not a do not enter. So I'm gonna turn right here. Yeah.
Finding a new route.
I think it's okay for me to do that. Do I need gas as well? Where can I turn? I'm just gonna go straight here.
Recomputing.
Yeah, I know it's not like the trucker way to do this, but let's see. I just need to rest. Puts me at 2:49 p.m. on what, Monday? 2:50. It puts me at 2:50 p.m. on Monday. I still got 12 hours to complete the thing because it doesn't have to be there until 8 p.m. or 8:30 or something like that p.m. and it's 2:50, so I still got time. I still got like 6 hours before the beginning of my start time when it needs to be there. I guess I can turn off my beacons now. I should be good. I'm good left, good right. This is terrible job finding a parking space on my part, and I know that, and it's fine. Backing up, make sure we're good on this side.
Rerouting.
We're good. Good. We're good. I might have to back up again. Yeah. And it's fine. I'll just back up again. Do I need gas? No, I got 183. I don't need gas. Alright, dude. Go ahead and go. I'll let you, Mr. White Sedan, go ahead and go as well. I should be clear left, clear right. Let's get it. And we are back on the grind. We are well rested. English is a difficult language. I know how to say I'm tired in Spanish. Soy cansado. Which I think soy, if I'm not mistaken, means I am, and cansado means tired, unless I'm mistaken. Again, I'm trying to learn Spanish. I know you guys have heard me say it a couple times. Go ahead and go. Yeah. Sorry, dude. That's me. Especially since I move slower anyway. Let's say my turn. I'm turning right.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
But I'm gonna be honest, this thing is turning better. But you see that, like what I was talking about earlier, as far as the camera thing, like right there, there's a bit of like jittery. Like I want to be able to like have a hard stop to where I can just look 90 degrees right here. Like I want to be able to, I don't know, and I'm sure I'll figure it out when I go to the settings. I can create sort of like a horizontal spot in my setting, and I don't think a lot of people know what the heck I'm talking about unless you have eye tracker. And by the way, if you're concerned about how I do my head tracking,
right,
I don't think you would. I think a lot of people understand like how I'm doing it, but a lot of the big ATS guys are like pushing Toby, but I didn't want to pay $200 for Toby, even though it's, as far as connecting to a game like this, it's great. You just plug it in and go. So it makes like that job easier. And if I was a person who wanted to have my face on screen, I would use Toby. That way I can use my camera for my actual face. But what I am doing instead, as a cheaper alternative, since I already had a sort of camera, a webcam, I have a webcam already attached to my computer. What I did, or opted to do, was, don't pull out there, dude. Was I'm using my Logitech, because I have a lot of Logitech stuff. I'm using my Logitech. I can't remember the camera, I think it's C920. But I'm using that camera to sort of track or watch my face, and then I'm using 2 sets of software to translate to in-game movement stuff. And I can't 100% remember the names. I could tab out and figure it out right quick, but I don't really feel like it. But I can't remember the name. But if you guys are really concerned and you really do want to know the name of the software, just leave a comment and I'll shoot it to you directly. And if enough people comment, I'll just put it in the description or leave it as a pinned comment. But it's just 2 softwares that connect with each other, and one is tracking my face and outputting that information. The other is receiving that information and then putting it into the game as far as head tracking. The thing is, Toby does all of that for you, first thing. Second thing, instead of using 2 softwares, what Toby does is it's already tracking your face on top of outputting that information as far as where your head is turning. So it's, instead of having to use one software that talks to another, which then talks to the game, what Toby does is just one software that is receiving information and talking to the game. So it makes it a bit smoother of an experience as well. And I will 100% agree from what I've seen online. Toby is smoother, first of all. Second of all, in games, like this, where it allows head tracking, a lot of them they already have like Toby settings set up. So you can adjust your settings, not necessarily to Toby, but adjust your settings to how the game responds to Toby. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will if you just take a dive into the head tracking thing for ATS. But essentially, Toby outputs information. Instead of you having to go in and constantly tweak your settings for Toby, the game allows you to tweak the settings right there in the game. So the plus side to that is that all of your settings that, let's say you spend forever actually setting up your settings in Toby just so that way it feels comfortable for you in one game, the good part is you don't have to adjust Toby again when you go into another game that has head tracking. You can just adjust the settings. Essentially, instead of changing input values every single time you go into a game for Toby, you're only changing the output values. So the good part is it makes it way easier to, I guess, keep everything the same. It's almost like, say you're playing baseball, and let's say you're a right-handed batter. Instead of going from changing your input, so instead of going from a right-handed batter and then switching up and trying to be a left-handed batter, all you're doing is just tweaking, like maybe your swing a little bit, or changing like when you decide to drive your lead leg. Like you're not actually excuse me, you're not actually changing up the hardcore things to the software or how the game reads the software. You're just changing some back-end stuff, which makes it easier going from game to game to game to game, especially if you have head tracking set up for multiple games. If you're only using head tracking for ATS and you have no other games, like you use it for, like, say, a flight simulator or, I don't know, a drift sim, so like Assetto Corsa, if you want to use head tracking in Assetto Corsa, then you won't have to worry about it. It's not a big issue. But that's a really, really, really long way of me saying I didn't want to pay 200 some bucks for Toby. I already had a webcam, so I just used free software. If you don't have a webcam, you might want to look into Toby, because I'm not sure how much my Logitech stuff costs. I don't think it costs 200 bucks. I could be wrong. I really do not remember. It's been so long since I've bought this thing. But the good part with the Logitech is if I'm not using it for face tracking, I can also just use it to like record my face and use it as a webcam, like a legit webcam.
Right. And then exit right.
Exit right. I'm not sure if you can do that for Toby.
Exit right.
Because the main selling point I see online for it is eye tracking. Like that's the main thing I'm seeing for it. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying
Get ready to turn right.
it's not what I need it for. Oh, I can get gas right there afterwards too, and I can test my settings, because this will probably be my last drop off, I'm gonna be honest, because I do really want to test those settings, and I also want to edit this video. But again, if you guys have any questions with how I'm doing it a cheaper way, so again, if you already have a webcam, oh wait, I still have 2 hours. Why am I talking like this is about to end soon? So if you already have a webcam, I can probably link you a video to do it. To like the two softwares I use, and you could probably just Google it or YouTube it yourself. But I mean, if you need me to, I'll gladly show you the ones I did. And if you need me to make a video on some of the settings I sort of use, I'll be glad to use that, do that as well. It won't take me very much time to do, and I'll be more than happy to do it. I can probably put cruise control on now. But this game is really fun, and it's really relaxing. And I think for me, what makes the game just that much more fun is that I already had a rig for racing, The only problem is I am not a massive racing fan. I could probably speed this up. I am not a massive racing fan. I've never have been, and more than likely will probably not be into the future. Maybe when I get older and I start to slow down and I just want to sit back and watch cars go around the track, even if it is F1 or something like that, then maybe. But my problem with racing games is that you do the same tracks over and 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 over again. With ATS, even though the roads aren't drastically different, I'm not necessarily responding to the roads. I'm responding to everything else around me, and I'm just making... slow down. I'm just making adjustments to that. And then what is that, 50? Ooh, stuttering. I'll have to fix that. I think it's just all the structures. That, oh, it says straight on. I need to go left, dude. What are you talking about?
Keep left.
Hey, dude. Sorry, I need to get left.
Turn left.
Dude, are you stopping? Is he stopping as well, or is he just gonna kill me?
Go straight on.
But, fire truck. But yeah, my frames...
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Oh, shoot. My frames have definitely dropped as soon as I got in this city with these structures.
Go straight on.
So, I'll have to figure something out. I'll figure something out. And it's not like it's bad. The game still looks good, still runs well. No real issues there. Oh, I think I know what it is. And I'll check it as soon as I think I know exactly what it is, and I'll check it, right? Well, no. I think I already fixed that. We'll check. I'll check after this to make it, but I think some of my settings could fix the FPS. But even when the frames start to drop a little bit, it's not like it's terrible. It's not like it's a terrible drop, like it's stuttering. Like, I don't think it's ever dropped into like the 25 or below, but the lowest I think I've seen is around 37, a little bit higher than 37. I think what it just dropped to, like when I was in that city, it was like a 39 frames per second. The good part is, because the game is simple and there's not a drastic amount of things happening, it doesn't really mess with you that much, and it's not nerve-wracking. Whereas if you're playing a first-person shooter, for example, well, not even first-person shooter, if you're just playing any type of game with a lot of movement, so let's say Overwatch, Call of Duty, if you're playing games like that, and why am I drifting so much to the right? And if you're playing games like that, and you're used to playing, for me, like around 120, 144 frames per second.
Please mind the speed.
Jesus. And see, now we're slowing down again. Slow down just a little bit. And if you're used to those frames per second, and then for some reason you drop down to like even 60, it's nerve-wracking.
Please mind the speed.
It's even worse if you drop down to, let's say, like 30 or below, because you really notice, because there's so much fast-moving stuff on the screen, that when that happens, you're like, what the crap? Like, 1 second he's here, next second he's way over here, and you know, it really does affect you. But in a game like this, not so much. It's not as... Hey, there's another deep drop tank. That I think this is the first that I think that's brown. I think that's full brown. I've never seen... Wait. I've never seen... Whoa. What did I do? Oh, my engine brake is on? Am I stupid? Why did I have my engine brake on? That's another thing. I am bad at remembering whether or not my engine brake is on. And it's probably because I'm stupid. And what makes it worse is I can feel it, because I'm like, man, this vehicle feels a little bit sluggish, and I can definitely feel it, but I'm so stupid like my engine brake
Go
being
straight
on isn't even the first thing I'm thinking about. I can get up to 50. Oh, 60. Yeah, my gosh. And I've driven this road before, and I know I have because I've seen this before. Also, I like just driving in Texas. I'm gonna be honest. When the game first started and I didn't buy any of the DLC, I hated California because you drive so much on the freeway and they cap you at 55 miles per hour, and you're like, what the crap is wrong with you guys?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Hobbs.
Turn right.
Oh shoot, that was stupid of me. Turn here. And I guess I could turn my head tracking back on, but it's not necessary just yet. We're not doing anything drastic. Actually, we're about to start doing a lot more turns. So I guess I can make sure test. Okay, it's back on. That's another thing. I don't like to have a light or anything turning on, being like, "Hey, your head tracking is on." You know, I don't have anything like that. Oh, we're about to make a sharp left up here. It'll be fine. Which means I'll have to do a pretty wide swing out, which should be fine. Okay. Burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and pizza. I know how to say burgers and sandwiches in Spanish. Burgers, hamburguesa is hamburger. No, it's just burger. That's just burger.
Turn left.
Even though, well, I think by default is hamburger. But if you say like hamburguesa de queso, that means a hamburger of cheese, which means a cheeseburger. But if you say hamburguesa con queso, that's hamburger with cheese, not necessarily cheese. I mean, but I think even if you say that, I think people would naturally know that you mean cheeseburger, so I don't think it's drastic of a difference if you say con versus de, because con means with, de means of in that situation. But if you say sandwich de queso, I'm not gonna make that crap. If you say sandwich de queso, that is a cheese sandwich. If you say, I can go ahead and roll down my window. If you say, what's another one? Ooh, let's see, what's a full sentence I can say? Yo necesito pagar la cuenta para hamburguesa don queso. No. Yo necesito pagar la cuenta. La cuenta. I'm trying to think. Why is my brain going? Like, it's just not on right now. That was a good turn, I think. But yo necesito pagar la cuenta para hamburguesa de queso y tomate. That's about it. That's all I can say. Which I think I said I need to pay the check for the hamburger with cheese and tomato. I don't know the words for ketchup, mustard, lettuce, pickles, onions. Like, I don't know any of that. Wait, is this the turn? No, one more up.
Turn right.
I'm gonna go ahead, swing out just a little bit. Sorry, my guy.
It's all over.
Woo. I need to go left. Yeah, delivery only. Actually, let's start in the low just to... I probably would have caused an accident in real life just then. But I'm not gonna lie, this non-steerable axle, I like it. It moves a little bit better for me. I wish I could know in advance whether or not I need to be backing up to this area or going straight in, because it would definitely save me some headache in the long run, but it is what it is. Let's see. I think we're backing up. Oh, geez, that's an interesting backup. Okay. Okay, that really is an interesting backup. Okay. Let's just turn this puppy around. The reason I'm doing this is so I can get a little bit of a straighter shot. It should help me personally, since I'm not the best of delivery drivers. Okay, let's get it. Let's just go ahead and just get over there as far as we can. I can start turning back now. Should be more on it. Yep. Okay, now let's just go forward just a little bit, just for my sake. We can keep going just a little bit more forward. Okay. And I need to get this sucker a little bit to my right. That should be enough, I think. Nope, not nearly enough. Okay, but this should be a bit better. Should be. A little bit to my right. I can get a little bit over. There we go. And we are here. I think I did an okay job. Turn this off. And I'm even getting better at turning in the jobs. Watch. Bam. Oh, yeah, see? With practice, with practice. Also, I'm not gonna lie, that was way, way, way easier, in my opinion. That was so much easier with the non-steerable axle. So, what I'll do, just so that you guys don't have to wait to see this on the next video, I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to configure, not that. Oh wait, these are low boys. These are low boys. The low boys don't matter. Low boys do not matter, because this only affects my deep drop tanks, which nobody seems to be driving, by the way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. Deep drop tanks. Here it is. We're going to turn this to this. Man, I have to pay that much just to put it on. Same. Okay. And so, is there a way to like copy the configuration? Wait. No. There is. I've seen this. If I go here, copy config, not the paint job, full configuration. Copy it. Yeah, since this has a steerable axle, I'm going to copy it to all of those. Total pay 33. That's not bad. So once I do that, all of these should, we'll just go, actually we'll check this one that I've actually used a little bit, and we'll check the configuration, and it should, if I'm not mistaken, booyah, I like how that works. Okay, let me just check the configuration on this one real quick. Is this one steerable? Perfect. Even though I think I still hate that thing. But it is neither here nor there. And my dry van, I think my dry van's already set. Like I think it's fine. Please visit, yeah, I can visit the one that I'm holding, blah 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 blah. But I think everything is good. My configuration with all my trailers is good. So that is what works for me. Maybe for you guys, you've seen me struggle in the past video and the videos before that using steerable, but if you want to use steerable, by all means, go ahead. I think the next couple of videos I'm going to try to use my wooden low boys, and I have a decent amount of experience with those, so I'm not really having trouble. I don't think I'm going to have trouble with those, but I am going to try to get some driving experience with those. Let me actually, before we log off, let's just see who's using what. Okay, so this one is not currently being used, so I'll probably grab that. No one's using our deep drop tanks, which is odd. Because that's where I am. Current freighter. Oh, yeah. And Abilene. What is this one? He's doing the wooden lowboy. What is this one? Current freighter. A deep drop tank, and a wooden lowboy. Neither of those are being in use. This one isn't being in use. No one, like seriously, no one's using the deep drop tanks. And so if and I think what happens is the drivers probably defaults to whichever one like makes them the most money. But if for some reason, because this dude is taking this one, where's he? He started here and he's taking it all the way. Jeez, that is going to take him a long time. I think I'll probably find something that'll take me back to Abilene. So we'll probably do that to give me something to take me back to Abilene. And I'll probably go up and visit Oklahoma some more. And I need to get some garages here. And can someone like help me out? Does it make sense for me to have multiple, like here, I could just leave it to where you could probably see it. I have that one there, I have that one there, and that one there. This one I have maxed out to 5. This one I have maxed out to, not maxed out, but set to 3, but I only have 2 drivers in it. And then this one I have set to 3, and it's me and another driver. And so my question is, does it make more sense to have a bunch of garages that aren't maxed out, or what? Because the question is, how much money are we really saving by upgrading to the big one? Like what do you get? Like gas? I think that's it. But anyway, you guys can help me out with that later. I'll see you on the next one.